Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. Today we're going to continue a series that hasn't gotten any love in a while. It's the Fix That Hit series. It's been too long, you guys, because honestly, I really like the series. This is a very helpful series, alright? Not trying to toot my own horn, but this type of stuff helps you improve on little details as a cleanup attacker, identifying things about bases that got really close and where you can just make little changes to turn a 2-star into a 3-star attack. And that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to fix that hit on a drag bat attack, also gonna fix that hit on a hog attack. So let's get into those right now.
Nerf this.
So we're going to press play on this first hit. This was Moss Booby coming in with a really good plan on this base. Going to use that queen up top to go ahead and take out an air defense. He might have been hoping he got both those air defenses. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, she's going to pick up at least one of those air defenses. So nice value from the queen there. Now King's coming down up top. He wants his king to get rid of all those trash buildings out there. That way the dragons can just focus inside the base. However, unfortunately, his king's going to get caught up on that enemy king and not get that much value. So even though he pops his ability, he's going to leave a ton of trash buildings up. Just not getting a lot of value right there. Not as much as he wanted. And he's going to end up losing a bunch of dragons outside of the base. You guys are going to see in a little bit. So, another thing, since that air defense was left up top, he brought down dragons before the Stone Slammer. So it's like, man, if we lead the Stone Slammer straight into that air defense, I don't think any dragons are going to get taken out. Now look at the bat spell. Very nice use for it on the backside, taking out those two air defenses. Of course, the ones that go to the middle get melted by that multi-target Inferno and those two wizard towers. But even though a lot of them got melted, he still had more than enough to get both those remaining air defenses down. Now, if you look at it right here, look at this pack of dragons down here. We got several dragons, 4 dragons going around the outside of the base, just stuck on trash buildings. And when I saw that and I saw what was left in this base, I mean, not that many point defenses for the number of dragons that's on the board. If all those dragons were in the core, this base would have been wrecked. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I think I can fix this hit. This war, so both these hits are going to be ones that I fixed, and I'm not doing that because I'm, like, especially proud of the hits, or they're probably not even the best examples out there, but it's just a matter of time. Like, I fixed these hits, so I know exactly what I was thinking, so it's so much easier to just be able to hop on and make a video of it than it would be if it was, you know what I mean, I'd have to go through and see who hit what, and look what little fixes they did. So, not trying to toot my own horn here, nothing too special on these hits, it just so happens that I'm very familiar with them because I did them. So I moved his queen location just a little bit because I knew she wasn't going to get both those air defenses. So I shifted her left just a skosh, just so she could definitely get that one air defense and get it soon. Now I used a baby dragon up top right here because there's really not that much that can target air out there. And I used a wizard to get rid of this army camp because I figured if I started my king from the bottom and worked him up, he would clear that whole side, alright? By the time he encounters that enemy BK, that whole side's already going to be cleared. And that's all you really need him to do there. Clear all those trash buildings so that the dragons stay in the base. Just like we talked about, I led the Stone Slammer straight into that air defense so that it wouldn't have a chance to take down any of my dragons. It took it out super fast and still has plenty of health left after taking it down. And if we look at it now, we've got a pretty nice path going into the base. The king funneled a lot more, and so leading in with the exact same place that he dropped his bat spells because, you know, it got down both those air defenses. I didn't want to change anything there. All I wanted it to do was get down those 2 air defenses. My last freeze was horribly late and missed. I got a little greedy, but you know what? They got both the air defenses, so it's not really going to matter that much. And just like that, we've got the exact same stuff up that he had on his attack, but because of the Stone Slammer changing and the better funneling, we have a ton more dragons in the core. Lots more. I still got 3 loons too, and a goblin. Since I used the wizard down below, I had 1 extra camp space, and I love goblins for cleanup. They get through resource buildings so fast. So I'm going to bring those 3 loons in on the backside, targeting that last archer tower. Sure enough, they eat a black bomb that would have otherwise killed one of those low health dragons, so good value there. And there we go. It's just way too many dragons left in the core of that base. You know, It's just not going to be able to stop that many dragons. So there you go. If you notice an area where your funnel gets blown and you lose a bunch of troops out the side, a lot of times an easy thing to do is how can I make that funnel better so that all these troops go into the core where I'd rather have them. So always a very easy fix to do. And the other one, now the other fix hit here, honestly, this one was served up by Johnny Boy. He even said in chat, hey, free triple for anyone that wants to fix this. And honestly, he did the attack better than I did. I just had the benefit of knowing where to put the cleanup. Made me realize when I cleaned up this hit, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've hogged anything in a while because my heals were atrocious. Johnny's heals were much better. But if you look at this, he's going to start the funnel with the baby dragon. There's nothing that can target them up there, so very nice use of them. Getting rid of those high hit point storages before the wall wrecker comes in. And I'm just going to copy his starting moves exactly, all right, because he got a nice entry. Very nicely done. Now, one thing that I changed on this is I'm going to put my queen in a little different spot. I'm going to move her to the right just a little bit because she's going to pop out of the base and wrap around to the left. Now, he waits for that wall to get open before he drops his king just to make sure his king's going to go in there. So, nice move there. Now, you see that king move, the queen moving to the left? That hurt him a little bit. She wasn't able to get that much value in there. Now, his poison is still going to kill all the enemy CC, you know, in conjunction with his king and the Valks that he had in his wall wrecker. So, I mean, he's still going to get the value he needed with that freeze. Taking down that, freezing that queen and the baby dragon so that his troops can get in there and get him taken care of. I really love the freeze on that. And there you go. So, I mean, he got enough value. He forgot to pop his queen. So, I mean, she could have probably got a couple more defense if you'd have done that. Would have probably got even more value if she would have gone in the base. But look at his hogs. Like, his hogs are going to get the job done. The only thing that's going to stop him on this raid is going to be the fact that his 3 cleanup wizards that are over here on the right are going to hit a giant bomb over here. They're going to hit a giant bomb and he's going to time fail. But, I mean, other than that, he got everything he needed to get. He had more than enough hogs left over to finish this base, just not enough time. So, here we go. We'll times 4 it through to the end of this one here. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Even if you got to pause the video, exit full screen, you know, hit that subscribe button. You know, and while you're there, if you're liking the video, throw a thumbs up on it. And if you don't want to miss any more videos, because I'm putting out Clash videos for you guys every single day, turn on that notification bell too. You'll get notified every time I come out with a new video every day. So there you guys have it. Really, really close hit. Basically, all you got to do is copy everything Johnny Boy did and put the cleanup a little bit differently, you know? Whoa, that is not the right base. Where are we at? 39. There we go. So you guys are going to see this start exact same way. I just copied exactly where he put his baby dragons, exactly how he put his wizards, because the funneling was perfect. The entry was great. Once again, the only thing I'm going to change, I'm going to move my queen like 1 or 2 tiles to the right to get her to go inside that base instead of walking around the outside. So you guys will see that come down soon. And if you guys haven't already, check out the details below my videos. I've got a ton of resources for you in there. I have links to all my social media, including my Discord server, which is the best place to hang out with me and get a hold of me. Also have links to WHF Recruiting Discord server, one of the best clans in the world, and we are recruiting Max Town Hall 10s, Max Town Hall 11s, Max Town Hall 12s. Heroes have to be max. Walls do not have to be max. We realize that's a long grind. You can work on those once you're inside the fam. But if you're interested in joining the WHF family, check out the recruiting Discord server. We got all the info you need in there, and that's where you actually apply to join as well. So as you see, I got the queen to go inside, which Johnny Boy didn't get, and as a result, I get that bomb tower, which he didn't get. Somehow I missed that baby dragon with my poison, like, entirely, so it's a good thing my queen went in. Otherwise, probably would have been rip on this. And now, unfortunately, you guys are going to see the horrible heals that I had on this. Just way too aggressive a place, and I'm like, God, when is the last time I hogged the base? Because the heals are bad. Look at that. Most of those hogs are outside of that heal. I'm so lucky I got this. Johnny had more hogs left over after his raid than I did by far, just because really bad healing. But you know what? I was able to get a little more value from the kill squads. That's why I was able to get it anyways. And I was able to fix the cleanup. I only had 2 wizards over here on the right. I know they're going to die anyways. I also brought several goblins and archers. I've got goblins up top working on that town hall right now. And I'm just going to, I still have 2 more wizards I haven't even dropped yet. So I'm going to drop those, you know, around different sides of the bases. We got one down here on the left. Just that way, if these 2 wizards die to that giant bomb, that's not all my cleanup. I still got plenty of cleanup to get through the space, and honestly, that was the only thing that needed fixed on this attack, was dropping the cleanup differently. Sometimes it's just that simple. You can see little things here and there that you can improve, like getting the queen to go in, and then it's just a matter of changing small things. So look through the attacks, figure out what worked, what didn't work, copy the things that work, you know, exactly where those troops are placed, when they're placed. A lot of times you have to be very precise, and something that can help you with that is, like, especially if it's like a queen chart or something. All right, when the queen targets this building, that's when I drop this wizard. That's something that I got from a Halo video that's always helped me when trying to recreate entries and that sort of thing. So copy what works, change what didn't work, and that way you can turn a 2-star attack into a 3-star attack very consistently. You know, cleanup attacks, if for a strategic player, for a detail-minded person, are going to be your easiest 3 stars every time. So if you have the patience, you can definitely fix these hits and, you know, bring those 3 stars home for the clan. So I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see me do any more of these videos. We'll see if this one does all right on views, because it's one of my favorite series. You know, for a detailed player, this is one of the most helpful series you'll see in helping you grow and improve as an attacker in Clash of Clans. So I'll see you guys in the next video.